Oh, well, welcome back everyone to Let's Play Uncharted. My name is Waglo, and with me once again is...
Megalomaniac, the unfunny one.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, this time,
I think I'm unfunny.
oh, that's kind of a shame.
That's okay.
So last time, Drake found out that the treasure is in fact somewhere in this monastery, and then realized that Sully sent the goons exactly to where it ended up needing. It actually ended up being, accidentally. Whoops.
Proving that, like the brain, Drake is better off without a sidekick.
And now, after taking a very roundabout route, he made it to the other side of the church that he started off in, where he's now snipering some dudes. If nothing else, this one location is actually a pretty good area for grinding sniper rifle kills, because the respawn point is right there, and there's a sniper rifle.
There is.
And there's a bunch of enemies here too. Some of which will...
Well, at least one of which had a rocket launcher of
Yeah.
some kind.
Well, it's the grenade launchers. Yeah.
You shot that one in a fairly unfortunate place for him.
And the ragdolling with the sniper rifle is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I've never actually seen somebody get hit by a high caliber sniper rifle, but I would be surprised if they went flying that far.
Well, I'm not going to say that I have firsthand experience seeing it, but they usually just crumple and vaporize. Because, you know, those types of guns will tend to be pretty brutal.
See, I always figured it'd leave like a peach-sized hole in someone rather than send them just flying back.
It's not so much the hole in someone, it's really more the hole behind someone. Because of the way bullets work. The hole in the front will usually be about the size of the caliber of the bullet, whereas the hole in the back will usually be some orders of magnitude larger.
There he is. Oh, how's that feel?
Yeah, so there.
It's 30 sniper kills.
Now to finish this set-piece battle and carry on with the game.
Is there another sniper rifle there, or do you have to
No. Do it the
do
hard
it the
way.
hard way?
Do it the fun way. That worked out pretty well.
That's actually fairly impressive considering I think you were just
Oh,
blind
yeah.
firing.
And not only just blind firing, that was super blind firing, because not only was I not doing aim, I couldn't even see the guy. So it was a complete crapshoot as to whether I was even aiming at him.
Now we just hope you finish it here because it'd be a shame to let that scene go to waste.
It would be a shame.
Even though I'm sure the game doesn't track that, but
Yeah. 'Cause that'd be something like an awesomeness detection. At the very least, I think I trigger a checkpoint. I'm also looking around because there's supposed to be another treasure here. Kind of convenient how those tombstones are arranged like that.
well, I don't know about you, but when I design my cemeteries, I make sure the tombstones are arranged to provide cover in case of a gun battle.
Well, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? But that wasn't really arranged to provide cover. That was more arranged to be a wall.
Also handy.
Also handy sometimes. Other things that are handy? Grenade launchers.
Always.
Lights out.
Yeah, so let's see if what that was. Oh, nope. I get to start it all over again.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh well. At least that moment of awesomeness was recorded on video.
Yes, we all saw it. We have proof that you did it.
Yeah, it's definitely been long enough that I don't quite remember how long some of these scenes end up being. And you know,
The whole episode is you trying to do this.
I don't think it's going to be quite that. I'm pretty sure that there is going to be some substantive stuff fairly soon.
Actually, it's reminding me of, I want to say, the third or fourth level of Halo Reach, where you approach base with a sniper rifle and overlooking a bunch of guys, and I at least had to redo it about 50 times.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yep. Funny bits of camera angling that wouldn't quite work in reality.
To be fair, I'm sure in reality he could find a scope that could target you without having a large laser pointer.
Well, laser pointers are pretty good at aiming. They're just usually not long, coherent beams.
Yeah.
It's usually just only the dot that that someone will see.
I think I'm also figuring with the number of guys he has, he's probably shopping at a discount mercenary gun store.
Yeah, probably. You know, that is a lot of dudes.
Even factoring reloads, I mean, there's got to be at least, like, 200 kills from your achievements alone.
I'm not sure. I guess I'd have to add it up, take a look.
Yeah.
But yeah, the kill achievements end up being kill a lot of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And then Drake clipped right through a coffin.
It's a ghost coffin.
Yeah, clearly. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Golden Inca mask. As opposed to the gold and ruby Inca mask you found earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and almost to the end of all the treasures too.
Hey,
Hey,
I knew you'd
you know, somehow they managed to get here
Figuring it
first
out as I go.
because,
This is definitely the right place, though.
sure.
She's holding out on you. She totally still has that infinite ammo grenade launcher.
Wait a second. It's something to do with these symbols.
Once more into the puzzle. So what you probably can't tell because I'm getting in the way and it's a little bit lower quality is that each one of these little
The symbols
Yeah.
are on the...
so it's just a matter of it's a
Those.
matter of rotating them so that they match the icons in the book.
You sure we're in the right place?
I do like the touch of the bullet holes in the book itself, too.
Yes, that is actually a really good.
How they keep that.
Yeah, that is a really good touch. And once again, another hidden passage.
Looks like we're in
That I'm sure they already found and have sent legions of guys through.
Oh yeah, 'cause, you know, we actually did see a few guys walk into here.
Heads up.
Where are they now?
What do you make of it?
I don't know.
See, I want to see the story of the
Could be
one
a
guy
dead
whose
end.
job it is just to mess up the puzzles again after
Looks
they
like
get the
there might be
guys.
a passage this way.
Oh, shit.
What the hell's that?
Sully, get out of there.
Huh?
It's a trap!
Whoops.
Sullivan, are you okay? Sully!
Yeah, fine. Still in one piece. You knocked me on my ass, though.
Yeah, well, you better get back to the library. We're gonna have to find another way out of here.
So I take it Sully just can't reset the
Well, there's
puzzle.
no way but forward.
I don't know. He probably could, if he was paying attention to what Drake was doing. Because Drake does have the book at the moment. Oh, yeah.
Really
Here's
elaborate way to hide the
here's an area of the game that is really kind of annoying. So because of
Because it's big and same looking.
a little bit, so what this area is it's basically
Wait a second.
because of a lot of the ruin.
There are Roman numerals on the corner of Drake's map.
It's
This has
almost
got
like
to
a
mean something.
non-Euclidean room. So it almost looks like the some of these staircases and stuff go in impossible locations. But what it really is that
Keep a lookout.
someone
Figure out how we're
built
gonna get
this
across.
to be a lot of dead ends and turnarounds, and the idea is that you're supposed to follow the three numbers from Drake's map. But at the same time,
Right.
going off the beaten path also has some treasure in it because it's not like most of these. A dead end won't kill you. It'll just be you have to turn around and go back.
Right.
Although at the same time, some of the jumps have traps that you have to leap through or avoid, or otherwise avoid. But the whole thing is really kind of a pain in the end because it's a lot of narrow hallways and sort of irritating jumps.
Yeah, this is a point where I just go look up a fac.
Well, it's not really so difficult that you need something like that because it's in the end it's just you can't get lost. There's really only one way to go. Even if you take the wrong path, the path will just end and you have to start over again. So you just go back to the last turn and try again.
Oh, man. Completely lost.
You are terrible at this, Drake.
What was that?
You're the one pointing him where to go.
Although, to be fair, when I was playing through it for this recording, even though it had been a long time since I'd last played Uncharted, I found the whole process to be a lot easier. It wasn't quite as annoying as it was the first time I went through it.
It's likely because it was so annoying that you specifically remembered how to get past
Probably
it.
something along those lines. Because I remember some of the stuff, like, it took me a long time before we even got to this point
This has got to be good
when
for something.
I played it the first time.
Something's happening.
It is some impressive machinery, though. Oh yeah, so those swinging braziers are super dickish.
Does Drake burn to death if he grabs the wrong
No.
way?
No, they don't quite work that way. I think, though, you're gonna see very soon what they do.
Ah,
Yeah, you're probably getting the idea of what they are. Yeah.
yep.
So now that all the machinery is working, those braziers suddenly, for some reason, decided to start spinning
Sully, you reading
forever. They look pretty. They look very nice, though.
I'm sure there's a mechanism moving
Yeah,
them
there
back
probably
and
is.
forth.
They look very nice, though.
Ancient Incan science, after all.
I mean, the flames that come off of them have a pretty nice effect to them.
Actually, that's my big question: is A, what ignited the flames, and B, are they going to last forever?
They were probably already burning forever. And jumping back from that treasure is almost always a pain. So, yeah.
Just decide
Yeah,
to die.
it's a good thing you keep the treasures regardless. And, you know, to be honest, it's not even like those braziers are swinging all that fast. So, the fact that they do what they do when they hit Drake is actually kind of jerkish. Because it's not even like Drake couldn't just grab them and say, hey, hey, hey. None of that.
Well, clearly he would try and then burn his hand.
Well, they also have spikes, but at the same time, that's still... It's like Drake could seriously just go, no. Yeah, it's just reminding us that no, number one is not one of the numbers that we are following. I think...
Nope.
No, it wasn't over there. There's another treasure that's somewhere around here, though. That I think grabbing the treasure that I'm thinking of here requires basically redoing part of this stage again.
Hey, I made it.
Hey, be careful! That thing doesn't
Whoa,
look...
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, always tempting fate there, Nate.
It's all right. I'm okay.
He'll be just fine.
Yeah, of course, 'cause he's Nathan Drake. Another thing as well is that you can probably notice that there are actual burn marks underneath those on the wood. Which by itself is actually fairly impressive that they did that, but at the same time it's also an indication that, you know, those things are probably going to burn through it at some point.
Yeah, I'm wondering about the intent of these things originally.
Well, keep people out. Because, you know, in here was supposed to have been the great treasure. Yeah, so now that I've done all that, I've got to get myself over to that opening.
Oh, of course you'll
Of course she will. I mean, she's not the one who does freeform wall climbing.
What the hell?
There's something spooky over there. Of course, I forget how you're supposed to actually open the gate. He just doesn't learn. So now that that's actually over with, the rest of this section actually turns out to be an action sequence instead of it being more of a puzzly platform segment. Although there is a little bit more platforming before I reach that point. But this...
Because Roman was able to get about 10 or 20 guys through that puzzle.
No, he just blew up the wall on the other side. Because, you know, that's just what he does. And it wasn't Roman, it was Raja this time. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of this episode. I think after this cutscene, it'll be all over. So I'll see you all next time.
Bye, everybody.
Better and better.